Alright guys, today I want to talk about my lockback patterns, case lockbacks. This would be the 59 pattern. The only one that actually has the stamp on it would be this one. This is just a standard. You see it right there. 2159. Lock, stainless steel, and I'm not real sure what the P stands for on these. I don't have a great, history on these, knowledge of the history of these lockbacks like this. I just know they were kind of popular in like the 80s. This one here, I believe is from the 80s. This one I inherited from my father-in-law. It has 5 dots. I think this is a 1985, which is kind of cool because that's the year I was born. This one right here is one that I've got that is of the Hunting Heritage collection, and I'm not real big on these billboard things here. I actually thought when I bought this I might be able to scratch all that off, but it turns out it's engraved, so I did take some of the little stamping off of it, but the engraving is still there, and it's okay because this is one of the only knives like this I've seen that does not have a serrated edge. And I thought that bone, that toasted natural bone, looked real nice. You can see it's tarnished a little bit and turned it green right there, a little bit on that side. This one probably just stayed stored up for a while. If you notice real close, this one says that it's an XX changer. And when I saw this knife on eBay, I got excited because I thought it was an XX changer, which is what this one is. But if you'll notice the big difference in these knives, this one has this great big pin right here where this one doesn't. This big pin is special to the changer knives. That's what allows you to change the blades. So the fact that it's using a blade from a changer knife doesn't always mean that it is in fact a changer. But this one here came with this sheath. Pretty standard fare for a big case knife like that. I've carried it some. It's kind of turned dark on the top. But anyway, this one here is pretty special. I got a pretty good deal on this one. I think I gave $85. I've got the clip blade installed because I think it looks the best. But as you can see, this has just got some really nice stag. It is impossible to find a big stag case knife like this nowadays because they just don't get this kind of stag. I don't think they can get this kind of stag at all, much less big pieces like this. But this one I got for like $85, and it was brand new. Came in a big tin with all the other blades and things that it came with. So it came in this big sheath here, and if you'll see, I've got the utility blade, which looks more like almost like a fillet knife to me. I've got the drop point, which is like what the hunting knife has there. And I've also got the saw. And I'll try to show you real quick how this works. You have to bring the knife to about halfway. You press down on this even farther, and you can work your blade out. Then you press it down far again, slide your new blade in, and there you go. Now I've got a case stag handled saw. And these all fold up just like the normal knife would. The only thing I'd like to have to complete that would be the gut hook. They make a gut hook for these knives, and some came with it, some did, some didn't. And I'd like to have that, even though the sheath only has room for 3 extra blades. I'd still think it'd be cool to have that as an option. So yeah, I got the big stag XX changer, which I'm pretty proud of. I've got the Hunting Heritage collection with the I think they call that natural toasted bone, burnt bone maybe. And then I've got the standard black handled standard lockback. All of these have the brass bolsters, as you can see. And like I said, I don't know a whole lot about the history of these. I don't think they're all that popular anymore. You do see a few for sale, and some of you may carry one. I carry one pretty regular. Well, not really regular, but I have a belt sheath for one of these that's a little bit easier to get the knife out of than these snap tops. I can just slide it out, you know. And it's a big knife and it locks, so that's good, and it makes for a pretty good EDC. But there you go. Those are my my big case lockbacks. Thanks, guys.